everyone, welcome to another Take 10. 10 minutes to give your body a complete workout. All you'll need is some space and a cushion. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to start with my feet slightly wider than hip width. The knees are soft, the knees and toes turn out, the tummy muscles are in, and I'm just going to roll the shoulders back into place. Then I'm going to take my right knee and my right arm and make a circle around and across the body and then land back where I was. Do the same on the other side. So we're balancing straight away. And in order to balance successfully, you need to keep your tummy muscles in and try and keep your pelvis as still as you can. Gradually you can make it bigger if you wish. If you're feeling a little bit worried, then make the movements really small. But I'm going to try and start to now really make my arm circle and my knee circle even bigger, really controlling it on the way back. So trying to resist gravity, and you can feel here that you're warming up your shoulder and hip joints. When you land, make sure your knees are soft, don't lock them, and remember, turn out your knees and toes, and you may gradually be getting wider and wider as you do each circle. So, tummy muscles in, and now I'm going to take some squats in this wide position. I'm taking my arms out to the side, and I'm just tapping my fingertips behind. I'm trying to remain upright, not leaning forwards, but if you need to lean forwards a little bit, that's fine. So I'm trying to stay vertical. I'm going to gradually take my arms a little higher, but trying not to shrug the shoulders out of place. Tummy muscles are in. As I come up from my squat, I'm pressing into my heels a little bit. Make the backs of my legs work as well as the front of my legs, my thighs, my quads. So make sure you're breathing through it. Just a couple more. Excellent. And I'm going to zigzag in. Squatting here, so this time I am leaning forward, sending my bottom diagonally down, taking a pelvic scoop and rolling up through the spine, setting the shoulders back and down. So scoop, roll up through the vertebrae. It's like a wave passing up your spine. Notice how my knees stay behind my toes. And here comes the last one. Excellent. Keeping the feet hip width. I'm stepping back with my left leg. Keep the back foot pointing forwards. Make sure it doesn't turn outwards. That goes for the knee as well. Feeling that stretch in the left hip. Heel off at the back. And then coming up through that right hip into a balance using your core. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's add arms. In front, shoulder height. Out wide. Try to keep your pelvis steady. We've got 4 more to go. So don't take your hips out like that. Try and relax your feet. 3 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Shoulders are relaxed. They're in place, but they're relaxed. Here comes the last one. And just hold your balance for a second or two and bring it down. Let's do the same on the other side. So feet hip width. I'm going to step back with my right leg, but my body stays upright. I bend the knee at the back. I can feel a little stretch in my right hip coming into a knee raise. So stepping back, heel off at the back, feet are about hip width, pushing up using my core into a knee raise. So arms up high, arms out to the side. I'm going to do 4 more, and you can gradually go a little deeper if you want to. Breathing in to go back, we're working this left thigh, breathing out to come up. A couple more, and here comes the last one. And just lower and give your legs a shake. So practicing balance as well as strength. Okay, stepping wide like we did before, turning out the knees and toes, scooping the pelvis, raising the arms, curling through the spine, go all the way to the floor. And you can straighten your legs a bit to stretch the back of your legs. Let your upper body hang. If you grab your elbows, the opposite elbow, tummy in, and just allow your upper body to just swing in a controlled way, side to side. Breathe, bring it back to centre. Scoop pelvis, tummy in and roll up through the vertebra, bringing your arms above your head. And let's, with the soft knees, so knees slightly bent, just stretch your body side to side, keeping your legs still. Now if you want to work harder, go into a more squatted position, like this. So hips and legs are really still. Try not to shrug your shoulders. If you need to, just clasp your hands like that instead, or bring it to a double salute, that's fine. Using your tummy muscles to bring you back to centre each time. Lovely. Bring the arms down, come up a little, and zigzag the feet in. So raise your arms, soften the knees, take a pelvic scoop, curl down through the vertebra, put your hands in front of your feet, and now we're going to step into a plank. If you prefer to put your knees down and lift your feet, that's fine, but try and keep your bottom flat and try not to sink into the shoulders. So hold here. Now we're going to use the glutes. Try and lift your right leg just a little bit by squeezing the bottom, and then your left leg. If you're on your knees, same thing. It's only a tiny lift. Make sure you keep your tummy in, back of head in line with the spine. Don't sink into the shoulders. Remain strong and try not to lock the elbows or the knees actually. So you're working your bottom and your core. So if you want to do a few more, feel free. If you're ready to come down, just stretch it here in child pose. Shake out the wrists. This is where you may need a cushion. Come up onto your knees. So if you want to, put a cushion under your knees. Knees hip width, tummy tight, shoulders back, feet relaxed but on the floor at the back. I'm going to put the left hand on the floor next to me. Glide my right leg out and try not to sink into this left thigh. Shoulders back and down, lifting my right leg. Then I'm going to bring my right knee in towards my chest and back out without moving anything else. Hardly any weight in my left wrist. Bring that knee in front and trying to keep everything still. This is my fourth and last time. And then I'm going to come back up using my tummy muscles, roll the shoulders back, take a stretch if necessary. So putting my right hand on the floor, it's quite hard to get into this position in the first place. A little salute here, tummy in, try not to sink into this right hip. And we're just going to bring that left knee in towards the chest and back out. So shoulders back, tummy in, pelvis steady. 4 times if you can, but if you can only manage once, that's really fine. Just hold the position. Breathe. Okay, ready to come back? So just a little push and come up and then stretch it through. Very nice. Let's work the back. Slide the hands forward, strong shoulders. We're just going to push forward through the pelvis, bend the elbows towards the hips, try not to let them swing out. Walk your hands forwards if you need to and roll down through the vertebra like so. Keeping the hands on the floor in front, I'm just going to lift, not too far, and lower without squeezing my bottom. Just mobilising the spine, extending the spine gradually. Tummy muscles in, feet and legs relaxed. Now try moving your hands to the sides of your thighs and see if you can lift. You won't be able to lift as far. Keep looking at the mat. Keep your shoulders back. Let's do one more and try and hold the lift. And lower. Very good. Bring your hands either side of your shoulders. I'm going to use the stomach muscles. Strong shoulders. And we're going to work the chest muscles and the upper arms, as well as the core to bring us up. Go back down again, it's a bit like doing a press up. If you're strong enough, tuck your toes under and lift your whole body up into a plank, bringing your knees up. Come up onto all fours, scoop the pelvis, tummy in, chin to chest, and just stretch gently through your back. Going to turn over into a sitting position. Scooch to the front of your mat, arms high to make it harder, low to make it easier. Behind to give you support if you need to. And we're just going to take a pelvic scoop, use the tummy muscles and roll down to a lying position. When you get to the floor, tummy muscles are switched on, lift your feet off, bring your knees and feet together, arms across your chest, above your head or by your side, you choose. But really try and use the tummy muscles to flatten out the back against the mat and keep your thighs nice and relaxed. We widen the legs and then bring your legs into a cross, wide and cross. But we don't want to fling it, it's very controlled. And surprisingly, it's not the leg muscles that are working, so keep your legs relaxed and your knees soft. It's your tummy muscles, especially when you bring it in. That's when you really want to press down through the stomach into the mat. So inhale, exhale, because we exhale on the hardest bit. Breathing in, breathing out. Imagine you're squashing a banana under your lower back. Keep switching the leading foot. You can add arms if you want to. And keep your neck and shoulder muscles relaxed as well. So if you want to, you can put your hands behind your head if that's more comfortable. Okay, so now, as the legs come in, we're not going to go as wide anymore, but as the legs come in, do put your hands behind your head. We're going to lift the upper body using these muscles here, but obviously our deep stomach muscles are in. And as the legs widen, we lower. And then up again, keeping your head nice and relaxed in your hands, keeping your elbows wide. Exhale as you lift and cross. Inhale as you lower with control. Maybe 4 more, but you choose to stop when you feel ready, when you feel like you're losing the technique. So try and relax the back of your neck and shoulders. I'm making this the last one. Lovely. I'm going to bring the legs together. I'm going to bend the knees and I'm going to bring the feet to the floor using the stomach muscles all the way down. Separate the feet and knees, bend the knees comfortably. Remove the hands from the head. I'm going to turn the palms up, a little pelvic scoop again. So I'm using the stomach muscles. I'm curling up like this, relaxing the shoulders. I'm going side to side, just from the waist, just trying to hold that lift. You may find that it's too difficult and you need to put your hands behind your head, but that makes it harder because you've now got the weight of your arms for your stomach to cope with, but at least you can rest your head there. It's quite intense. Keep your hips and legs still. Bring it back to centre and roll back down for a well-deserved stretch. Lovely. Let's roll onto one side. Bring your heel to your bottom here. Top leg. Stretching your thigh. Release and allow that to rest on the floor and turn your upper body to face the ceiling. And just relax here for a few seconds. We're going to do the same with the other leg. So roll onto the other side. I'm going to swivel round. So, lying on the other side, foot behind you to stretch your thigh. Allow that leg to cross over and rest on the floor and roll your upper body to the ceiling. Relax fully here. Carefully roll onto your back, hug your knees in. Stretching your back and your glutes. Hands on shins. Can you roll up to sitting? When you get to the top, widen your knees and just allow your body to roll forward, stretching into your inner thighs. If you want to, you can hold your ankles and press your knees wider with your elbows. Let's carefully bring those knees together. Bring the feet round the back onto all fours. Come onto 2 knees again and put your weaker leg in front, the one that you're not used to putting in front, to stand up. So we tuck the toes under at the back, we keep the core strong, we keep the pelvis as steady as we can, the shoulders are back and down. Can you come forwards and up to standing? Place the hands in the small of the back to squeeze the shoulder blades together and stretch out the chest, keep the tummy in. Take the right arm out and across, press it towards you with your left hand so you stretch your shoulder here. And let's do the same on the other side. And all that remains is for me to say, well done, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. By subscribing, you can find out when new videos arrive because you'll get a notification, and it also helps me grow my channel. And maybe even pop a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Take care. Bye.